मनसि प्रतिष्ठिता मनो मे वाचि प्रतिष्ठितम् आविराविर्मयेति वेदस्य मानिस्थः श्रुतं मे मा प्रहासीः अनेनाधीते अहोरात्रान् सन्दधामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् अवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। 24 कामाद्याश्चित्तगा दृश्याः तत्साक्षित्वेन चेतनम् ध्यायेद्दृश्यानुविद्धोऽयम् समाधिः सविकल्पकः असंगः सच्चिदानन्दः स्वप्रभोद्वैतवर्जितः अस्मीति शब्दविद्धोऽयम् समाधिः सविकल्पकः। In the last almost 9 or 10 verses, Vidyaranya Swamiji is talking about meditation. Detailed description of this meditation is given here. In our spiritual world, they say there are 2 types of practices. One is called Bahiranga Sadhana and other is called Antaranga Sadhana. Have you heard this word? So, serving society, seva, puja, bhajan, going to places of pilgrimage. This is Bahiranga, external. It purifies our mind, it prepares our mind, it creates that base for higher sadhana. When it comes to Antaranga Sadhana, Shravan, Manan and Nididhyasan. Shravanam is Antaranga Sadhan because when I listen to this talk, my mind doesn't go out, it does go to my true nature, which is within. Listening to Vedantic talks, I cannot think of outer world or people or sense objects. Well, all the thoughts, they are related to consciousness, existence. So, Antaranga Sadhana. And when I reflect, that is more Antaranga. And when I meditate, it is again Antaranga only. Gurudev used to say, everyone has to do meditation. Meditation is the highest vocation of life. That is a very famous and powerful statement. Meditation is highest vocation of life. Nobody should remain without meditation. Meditate, meditate, meditate. Like that, there is one quotation of this quotation. So, meditation is most important, but at the same time, most difficult also. Bahiranga practices are easy to perform. What is the reason? Reason is, when I serve, or when I do puja, or when I do some rituals, havan, etc. So, I don't have to stop the activities, my sense organs. And I don't have to, close my eyes. Since we are habituated to use all our sense objects, mind, intellect, so in all these practices, you are allowed to use. But in case of meditation, the very first instruction is difficult for some people to practice. Close your eyes. So, closing eyes itself. So, for extroverted people, it is very difficult. That's why in 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan says, Kleshodhikatarastesham avyakta sakta chetasa. Those who are identified with this body and too much attached to this body, for them it is extremely difficult to meditate on avyakta, means on unmanifest, attributeless consciousness. Because habit. So, we are always living in this world and plurality is there. So many people are around us and we are talking, seeing. So, while doing rituals, all sense organs are used. But of course, limited use is there. I am not talking worldly thing on it. But at least I am using all those things. So, it is easy to sing bhajans, to do puja. I am giving bath to Bhagavan, singing somewhat, stotra, chants, etc. So, my speech is also not stopped. So, in Bahiranga Sadhana, support is there of external thing. Dravya, material is there, then activity is there, upachar it is called, Shodashopchar, 16 steps. So, I am taking support of all external thing and then trying to focus on God and trying to move towards my goal. But when it comes to meditation, all supports are taken away. You are not allowed to see or talk or do anything. So it is difficult. So they say it is subtle, sukshma. Therefore, in our outside world also we see, when there is a ritual, some program of ritual is there, thousands of people come. Vishnu Sahasranam Archana, Havan, Puja, some bhajan program is there, so many people. Acha, then for Ram Katha, Bhagavad Sapta, thousands of people. And one more attraction is, after that there is a, that is also one food, nice. In Kerala, what the sadhya, nice food is there. But in Bhagavatam, you enjoy the stories of Bhagavan. So he is like us only, in story. He is also crying, he is also playing, he is also laughing. So we can relate ourselves with God. So it is easy. But here in meditation, they say you have to see yourself. It is the most difficult thing. Whole life I am practicing looking out, seeing different people, and suddenly you are saying you have to observe yourself. So whole direction of my mind I have to change. Gurudev used to say, meditation means you turn. And you turn yourself. So, that's why it is sukshma. Paranchikhani vyatrunat swayam. Tasmat parang pashrati nantaratma. Naturally, our sense organs are extrovert. So, avrutta chakshu, very rare, few people are there, they can go within. Now, here, they say, when you sit for meditation, you observe your thought. This is the first thing. Other small instructions are not given here, little. He divides this meditation in different types. So, first is inside and outside. This is a broad classification. Then subdivision. Inside you do savikalpa samadhi with duality. And here duality is not some outer world. Two things mean me and my thoughts. Kamadhya. Kamadhya includes all feelings, sensations, emotions, experience, thoughts. Other than me, whatever I am observing, they all come into Dirshya, seen. All my vasanas, they are also seen. Impressions. So, other than me, and me here means pure consciousness. Now, here again word comes Sakshi. Sakshi is consciousness, Brahman, Atman. But Sakshi term is relative. Because I am seeing something, that's why consciousness is called as seer. And yesterday in our afternoon discussion, we have discussed that to say that Sakshi is seeing, that is also not right. Thoughts are being seen, illuminated. There is no act of illumination, no act of seeing. So, since it is being seen, so consciousness is given one name, seer. If there is no thought, then there is no need to say that I am Sakshi, a witness. Witness of what? when I say that I am teacher, I am guru, so naturally people will ask, who are the student? In relation with that student, teacher. Have you heard of Jagat Guru? One person has written his name as Jagat Guru, Jagat world teacher. But other people say, we have not seen even a single, we have not seen many students. How you call yourself a Jagat Guru? He says, I have got only one student and his name is Jagat. So naturally, I am Jagat Guru. World teacher, the name of student is world. So they relative. I am Vakta, I am speaker, because audience is there. You are listener, because somebody is talking. Same way, Sakshi, essentially it is only existence, consciousness. But since continuously with reference to Dirshya, this reality has been discussed. So Sakshi, witness, Drashta, these words are there. But it doesn't mean that actually there is an action happening. Like sun, when sun rises, everything is illuminated. Sun doesn't say, now I am illuminating. So here it is said, when you sit for meditation, just observe what is happening within. So here there was first instruction that you ignore name and form. Means don't give too much importance to thoughts. The moment we give importance, we are carried away by them. Don't superimpose your ideas on thought. It is a good thought, it is so nice thought. Just see them objectively, without coloring them. Good or bad, both the way of looking at them should be given up. Be indifferent, they say. Indifferent. Like many times, on the road, on the street, something happened and we are just watching. So that attitude of witness. And then slowly we have to move attention to ourselves. Naturally, when you ignore thoughts, then other than thought, I am only there. Now, when we practice this, all the time we don't succeed. We forget that we are observer. We just get carried away and flow with them. 90 times it happened out of 100. So what they say, another meditation you do. Utter name of Brahman. That is Shabdanuvidya Samadhi. Use words for shifting attention from thought to your true nature. Because words have got this power, to change our mind. The moment we utter one word, the meaning comes. So all those words we must mentally, utter or say, which has got the meaning, and the meaning is consciousness. Other day we have already discussed. That's why they say, Shankaracharyaji, Bhagavan Bhashyakar, has written meditative verses. I think you must be chanting also. Knowing Pratasmarami Rudisam Spuradatma Tattvam Satchit Sukham Paramahansa Gatim Turiyam. So now every day in the morning, Just think of Satchit Sukham. Now, Satchit Sukham is not name of some person. It is me only. Sat means existence. So feel that. Feel means just look at. Again, feeling doesn't thought, Feeling means just experience. That I am existence without any attributes, without any caste, creed, color, nothing. Only pure existence. All the words have got only one meaning, that is me. Swaprabha, self-shining. Like in Atmavad, there is one very nice verse. Nirguna, Nishkriya, Nityaha, Nirvikalpa, Niranjana. When you hear this word, form of any person comes. Oh, you are talking of my neighborhood. Who is Nirguna? No. Attributeless is me. Nirguna, Nishkriya. Nishkriya means non-doer, not active. Even that action of seeing also is not there. So, akarta. Like in Bhagavad Gita, about realized person, Bhagavan says, that sthita prajna or realized person says, naiva kinchit karomiti. I don't do anything. I am not doer. No, but so many activities one could see in your life. Is a prakrute kriyamanani. These trigunas are doing, Maya is doing, Prakriti is doing. Consciousness is not doing. That's why he does big thing, but not a trace of ego is there in that. But for ignorant person, little bit he does and he, boasts so much or he talks about himself so much. Because ignorance, I have done. Ahankar vimudatma kartahamiti manyate. He is vimudha. Gurudev used to say vimudman means did doctorate in mudta. Foolishness. Vishesha muda is not ordinary mood. See, that's why in Karma Yoga and Bhakti Yoga, we have been told, try to be egoless. Why? Because that is our true nature. Finally, we have to realize that. Since I am not in that level, so they say now, by effort you say, I am not doer, I am not. Bhagavan is doing. Naham karta, harihi karta. Harihi karta hi kevalam. He is doer. And what in Bhagavad Gita says, you are nimitta matra. You are only instrument in his hand. So we have to practice this because finally when we realize, we come to know I am not doing anything. Trigunas are playing. So in meditation, we can watch ourselves, see. So these words, nirguna, nishkriya, nitya. Now thoughts are anitya. Very clearly we can. And thoughts are many, I am one. So there is a difference between thought and me. No attributes, guna, good or bad, nothing is there in consciousness. Niranjana, there is one word, Niranjana. Anjan means, mark or dirt, you can say, or maya, stain, Anjan. Niranjan means stainless. Kabir Das has written one bhajan. राम निरंजन न्यारा रे, अंजन सकल पसारा रे. Meaning Ram only is Niranjan, other than Ram everything is Anjan. Impurity is there. So other than consciousness. Niranjan, new, nice word. So they give name to Brahmachari and Swamiji. Niranjananand, there is one Swamiji, Bihar School of Yoga. Swami Niranjananand. Niranjana Chaitanya. So, Nitya, Niranjana, Nirvikalpaha. Now that word will come. So, these are all the words which help me to focus my attention on my true nature. So, this is called Shabdanuvidya Samadhi. And slowly I forget word. I should forget word and I should focus more on attention. See, when somebody calls you, Prakash, come here. So he doesn't think that he is talking about some light. In Hindi and Sanskrit, Prakash. Immediately the attention go to himself. Same way the moment we say Nirguna, so then our attention should go to ourselves. Ananda, my name. Like all the arrows, they are pointing towards me. So therefore, these meditative verses, they are very helpful in that. So Samadhi is Savikalpaka. Now when we do this Shabdanuvidya Samadhi for a long period of time, first we shift our attention from thoughts to ourselves. But again it is going away, then I utter words. So with the help of words, again I bring my attention to myself. Like in Bhagavad Gita it is said, Yato yato nishcharati tato to niyamyait atmanneva vashamnayat. Wherever it is going, again bring it back. So use words, use chants. Now when we do, then what happens? My mind is absorbed in myself. And now that words are also ignored, upeksha. Now I am more interested in myself, not interested in words. Utterance of word is also gone. So then they say that now duality is gone. Thoughts are not there, now words are also not there. So they say now you are in nirvikalpa. There is no vikalpa, no duality. And now that is explained here in verse number 26. Svanubhutirasa veshat Dirshya shabda upekshatu Nirvikalpa samadhisyat Nivatastita deepavat Svanubhutirasa veshat Dirshya shabda upekshatu Nirvikalpa samadhisyat Nivatastita deepavat. Now here in the first line, the last word is tu. Tu is avyaya. Have you studied avyaya? Indeclinable. Tu, when tu word is used, it means whatever has been said, now we are going something different. To change the topic, they use tu. Like in Hindi, we say to, but, like parantu. This is but. Same way here. Savikalpa Samadhi has been discussed. Now, we are talking about Nirvikalpa. So, Nirvikalpa too, like. Now, what is Nirvikalpa Samadhi? He says, Vikalpa is gone now. Nirvikalpa. Free from Vikalpa. Free from thoughts, free from words, sound. Nothing is there other than pure existence. Now there is no need to call, I am witnessing. Whom you are witnessing? Nothing to say. So Nirvikalpa Samadhisya, that is Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Achha. Please explain what is exactly Nirvikalpa. So he says Swanubhuti. Now in this Nirvikalpa Samadhi, I am experiencing my true nature, Swa Anubhuti. And the Swa is so full of joy and bliss. So there is Rasa Veshat, on account of complete absorption. My mind doesn't go away. It is completely absorbed because there is so much peace, so much ananda is there. I don't want to come out. Swanubhuti Rasa Veshat. And since bliss is, I am experiencing that highest ananda. So, Dirshya Shabda Upeksha. These words and thoughts, they are ignored. I am not ignoring. Automatically, they are being ignored. My attention is not going towards that because I am getting something higher than these things. See how when we ignore something, when I get something better, something higher. So here now my mind is absorbed in consciousness, bliss. So Dirshya Shabda Upeksha. It is ignored. They are not pulling me. They are not making me, extrovert. So this is Nirvikalpa. Now no duality is there. Now to understand Nirvikalpa Samadhi, just think of your sleep state, deep sleep state. Before going to sleep, I prepare bed, I prepare my room and everything. That is like Savikalpa. And once that I start enjoying sleep, then everything is ignored. See, before going to sleep, I am so much, worried about, bed and this and that, and light and good night hiking and all that. But if you are tired and enter into, then you forget everything. Automatically, everything is ignored. On simple ground also, you get the sleep. Dirshya Shabda Upeksha. Because the joy of sleep is so overpowering, overwhelming. So everything can be given up. Now in deep sleep, what happened? I don't have any doership that I am going into deep sleep. It just happens. Other day, I glide into it, sleep into it. Of course, for getting sleep, you should prepare your mind. For getting nice sleep, some sadhana is required. You must get tired. Or nice food and good pillow. Then you get. So when we enter into sleep, now what is our experience? Here it is said Swanubhuti, there Nidranubhuti. And that Nidra Ras is there. Nidra Ras. Joy of sleep. Why there is joy in sleep? Because Worldly worries are not there. Tension, stress, they are not there. My mind is completely merged. So all the mental problems are not there. Only myself I am there. But the one thing is there in sleep, I am not aware of myself. Ignorance is there. There is a thick layer of what? Ajnan. So nothingness is there. Nothingness. Abhav. But there is no duality. That I am enjoying nothingness. Such feeling is not there. Ahankara laye supto. Ego or jiva bhav or who am I is completely absorbed. So only abhav. It is tamasik avastha. Inertia. But since there is no world, so I get, healed. My mind get healing. That's why when I get up, I feel fresh. It is like, giving that our car to the garage, So for 5 hours, car is not working and everything is being repaired. So now it comes out. Same way mind is healed. So now in the deep sleep, there is no, triputi. Triputi means, triple factor. That I am sleeping and I am sleeper and there is an object of that sleep. That is not there. In Nirvikalpa also, now come to Nirvikalpa. Don't go to sleep, okay? No, Swamiji, directly I want to now experience it. Now, this I gave the example of sleep. Come to Nirvikalpa. In Nirvikalpa also, there is no triple factor remains. Only Dheya remains. Dheya means object of meditation. I am meditating, so that meditatorship, if you say, meditatorhood, like jivahood, is gone. And I am thinking or meditating, that also is gone. Only I am enjoying that bliss, happiness. So, Dheya Matra remains. Like in deep sleep, only nothingness remains. Here only happiness remains. Comparative study, Deep sleep is, as I said, it is tamasik avastha. We get because of tiredness and it is the nature of this body, to go into sleep. It is a natural state. But this Nirvikal Samadhi is attained by practicing. Every day you sit and then of course Nirvikal happens. But for that you have to practice Savikalpa. It is most sattvic state, they say. Sattvic. When full of sattva is there, then only I can enter into Nirvikal. When I am fully aware. Now see, in deep sleep there is no awareness. In Samadhi full awareness is there. Awareness of not body, mind, intellect or sense organ. Awareness of myself. Myself here means pure consciousness or existence. That I am existence free from thoughts, free from caste, free from name, free from even time and space. This is Nirvikalpa. In order to understand Nirvikalpa, we can think of, a musician, for example. A musician, when he is fully into that singing, His mind is fully absorbed in that music, so he is not aware that he is a musician. Only that melody remains, swara remains in front of. Even he is not aware of audience, how many people are listening. And they say he is in trance. They say. So there is nirvikalpa in music. I am musician, I am singing, and people are listening. All these triple factors gone. And then only that real music comes. If he is conscious of himself and conscious of audience, then again and again his attention will go to body and other action. What is? You must have seen this classical musician. They do different types of actions. A person who doesn't know is what is happening, what is. But one who knows the music is a wow, kya baat hai. What a music. Gurudev also said that dance performance is best where dancer is absent. No? If the dancer is conscious of it, then that fully 100% performance will not come. So my mind should become one with that object of activity, whatever I am doing, music, art. The artists, they forget the whole world, what is happening. Like scientists, philosophers, those who do research and all that, they are completely into that. They are not aware of it. So similarly here, the object of nirvikalpa is Atma, self. And the self being a nature of bliss, so naturally, he revels in that. So, Jnata, Jneya, Jnana. This triple factor is not there. Knower, action of knowing, that is not there. Nirvikalpa samadhi syat. Dirshya shabda upekshatu. And now he is comparing this state with a lamp. Nivata sthita deepavat. A lamp is there and it is placed in a windless, place where there is no wind, so that flame is not disturbed, not flickering, not shaking, moving. We get, plastic diya, plastic lamps, and they make that flame also. So it is so steady. But here he is not talking about plastic, it's a real lamp. And we put glass, here is there like this. So that flame is not moving, steady. This is the condition of our mind. That mind is absorbed in Atma, and Atma is steady, not moving. So mind also becomes still. Now it is not disturbed by sanskar, vasana, thought, sound, nothing. Very apt example is given. Nivata sthita. Nivata, no wind. Yada panchavatishtante jnanani manasa saha buddhish jana vicheshtate. Tamahu paramam gatim. There is one Shruti. When all five sense organs, they are quiet. Mind and buddhi not shaking. That is paramagati. That is highest state. State of realization. So, nivatasti. And this example is given in chapter 6 also. Yatha dipo nivatasta nengate sopama smruta. Yogino yata chittasya yunjato yogam atmana. In chapter 6, you will find this yunjan, yoga, this word come again and again. Means I am become one with myself. Yoga, yoga means what? To join. They say, if I do yoga, kya hoga? What will happen? Actual word is yoga. So, yogina yadachittasya nivatasya. This upama has been said in scripture, Lord Krishna says. So, upama smrita. Upama means comparison, upama. Upama is not annakshri wale upama, that is different. So, the example for mind is given that it is like lamp, windless. Achha, now this example of wind is given, lamp is given because in lamp there is a light, illumination is there. Otherwise, he could have given example that mind is steady like a mountain, like a rock, like a tree, but there is no illumination, no awareness is there. When we think of lamp, there is a light illumination. You don't need any other thing to know that. So, swaprabha word comes, self-shining. So, I am aware of myself without taking help of any thought, any intellect, mind. So, that's why this example is. To represent that, to indicate consciousness, it is not inert thing. I am conscious of my true nature. So that's why Nivata Deepavat. In this way, this is the Nirvikalpa. Now the difference in deep sleep and Nirvikalpa is, as I said, awareness is there, there is no out there. There is joy in deep sleep, here also joy, but there is because of absence of worries and world and all that. Not realization. Not due to realization is happy. Otherwise, you go to sleep and in the morning you are realized. See, there is no actual change happens in by the state of deep sleep. Only rest for 8 hours, 10 hours. But not that my ignorance is gone and my all mental problems are gone. But when I go to samadhi and then come out, then I am changed person. Because now I have come to realize my real nature. That's why Mahatma, other saints says in Maharashtra, after so many lives, I see myself. I meet myself. Bahut janma sees after so many lives. We are wearing so many masks, masks. In Nirvikal Samadhi, all masks are removed. Like Panchakosh, you have studied, 5 sheets. We are always away from ourselves, because in outside world, we have to show that I am such a such. So, my real identity is lost in that. So, in Samadhi, I can see myself. So, this is the description of Nirvikal. Now, somebody says, if I am not there, means you are saying that no other identity. So, will I come out or not, or I will be lost somewhere? People are afraid of Nirvikal Samadhi. Because we are so much attached to our conditioning, identities. So, he said, no, you will be human being only. If man is there, man, woman is there. But the only thing is now, reality, I don't give to all these things. It becomes just for the sake of, saying I am such and such person. But now I know who am I. Realized person also behaves like a normal being only. Inside there is a change, no outside. That's why that Zen stories all come. Zen masters. He said, what you see after realization? Do you see tree? He says, I see tree. Do you see mountain? Yes. Now then what is the change? Before also you were seeing. But what is it? Now I see tree as tree, mountain as mountain. Meaning I don't color it, that is good or bad and I like and dislike. Their answers are very different. You can't understand. Before realization, what you used to do? You say, I used to cook food, fetch water from the well, cut trees. After realization, what you do? Same. Other person will not understand what is the change. But now the whole vision is changed. Outer activity is not changed. Like Swami Shivananji, he was doctor, so he was doing the service seva. Gurudev was journalist. He was fond of writing. So after realization, he did that. So many books and so on. Taponji Maharaj used to sit in that kutia only. So outer behavior, you can say. But the vision. So after Nirvikalpa, don't think that I will die or something. Some two wings will come out. Two horns. No such thing. People have also died. When Gurudev went to his house after, Himalaya, all these practices and realization event. So people went to meet him and they came to know, oh, now he has become Swami. And so one person went to meet, but Gurudev was sleeping that time. So people say, you come after, 2 hours or so. After that he went, no, now you can't meet because he is taking food. Okay. Then, no. Again, that person went to see. He said, no, he is talking to the other person. So that man said, what is the difference between me and him? He is doing all those things which I am doing. He is also sleeping, he is also talking, he is also eating. Means that person imagined that something different. Are you getting what I am saying? People have such kind of imagination. That's why Arjuna asked, please, clarify what that Sthita Prajna does. Sthita Prajna se ka bhasha samadhistha keshava sthitadi kim prabhasheta kima sita vrajeta kim. Very nice, explanation of that verse. Kima sita vrajeta. He does all the time sitting or he moves also. Then he talks or he doesn't talk. Or does he talk only in Sanskrit? Ka bhasha. Does he eat only fruits or he eat kachori pakodi also? Other people have no. He is a realized person. How he can have ice cream? Or how can he fly in the aeroplane? He must walk on the ground barefooted. About sadhu, about ascetic people, those who are realized people have imagination. But in Bhagavad Gita, nothing has been discussed about all these things. If you read all the 18 verses, there is nothing there that he wear ochre cloth only or he put chandan or no outer lakshana. They have got their significance, their importance is there, but actual thing is change in the vision. So this Nirvikalpa Samadhi brings inner change, not outside. Okay, in this way, 3 Samadhis inside, within, that has been discussed. Now, in the next verse, he says, like we do samadhi inside, similarly, outside also we should practice. So, that verse we will read, but now we will sit for meditation for few minutes, okay? I will read this verse, then tomorrow, 4 o'clock, 4:30, we will see the meaning. Radhiva Bhaya Deshepi Yasmin Kasmincha Vastuni Samadhiradya Sanmatrat Nama Rupa Pruthakritihi Nama Rupa Pruthakritihi. Since we have been studying this topic of meditation, we must try to practice also. So just sit straight, erect. Slowly close your eyes. Sthira Sukhamasanam. Harshi Patanjali says, our posture should be steady and comfortable. No stiffness or stress should be there. Just sit, relax, but alert and vigilant. Bring your attention to yourself, to your body. Feel that you are in this physical form. This body is a vehicle for all our spiritual practices. This is actually God's gift. So we should use this for higher purpose. Just observe your body from head to toe. Slowly move mind from head to lower part. Slowly come down and watch yourself by your mind only. Face, then neck, then shoulder, and go towards right hand. Observe left hand. Bring your attention to your heart, middle part. Go towards right thigh, then knee, to the toe. Similarly, observe left side of your body. Then from leg to go upward. Other thoughts may be disturbing, but just ignore them. You are watching your entire body. There is no stiffness, no pain. Body is seen, I am seer. Body is jada, I am Chetan. I am a living being. When we observe body for a long period of time, then we clearly see the distinction between body and consciousness. Now you observe your mind. So many thoughts are passing through your mind. Thoughts are not me. Just watch them. Don't fight with them. Don't stop them. They are flowing like a river, and I am watching, sitting at the bank of that river. Vichara pravaha. Then slowly shift your attention from thought to yourself. I am unattached from these thoughts. Asangoham, asangoham, asangoham punah punah. Satchidananda rupoham. Ahamevahamauvyayah. Be alert. I am unaffected from these thoughts. I am just an illuminator. Witness. Don't get carried away by thoughts. Focus on yourself. There is no disturbance in Atma, in self. It is free from all worries. Free from tension. Satchidananda Rupoham. Ahmevahamavyaha. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Guru